Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Partner Takeover. Now, as many of you are coming in for the second time, or maybe even the first time, I'm at Soprano HD. That is Alco1993. This is the Partner Takeover stream. Over there in that corner, you can see all sorts of fun things you can do to mess around. Hello, dragon. Yes, hello. So, I'm blindly playing through Pokemon Heart Gold. We are so not on plot. No. And I don't expect to be. Oh god, I can hear myself echo. Hold on. Shush over there. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is he's gonna pull up the version that I'm playing through, and we're gonna get back into madness that is the streams.
And in case you ever wanna watch this entire stream back, I expect that the full stream will be uploaded as a VOD a couple of days after the stream happens, but before that I will also upload highlights. So highlights of stream 1 are already up on YouTube, and the VOD for stream 1, in case you missed that, you want to rewatch it or something like that, will go up tonight.
The fun, the shenanigans. What shall y'all make me do?
Is this about the volume you had?
Yeah.
From the game last time?
Yes.
Alright. Then let us play the game.
Oh yes, our attack helicopter. Ew, it's sunny out.
Yeah, for a bit. Do you remember what Pokemon you have? Oh yeah, someone put in a slow text at the end of last stream.
Yep.
That was Decay. Yeah, so that's one of the things you can do. The cheapest one is change the text speed. It's currently on slow.
The rock can't keep up. That feels counterproductive.
So you can change the text speed, you can force us to throw a Pokeball at any Pokemon when we're in a wild battle. Text speed is still on cooldown. Or maybe because the stream just started. That might be it.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
It's an Urpukern.
Choose a move means that if we're in battle, you can choose which move we use in the next round of combat. Catch an Alka means, Mezzo, if you can grab the ball, please. Catch an Alka means Mezzo gets to throw this plush Pokeball at my face.
Violently.
Catch Mezzo means I get to throw the plush Pokeball at Mezzo's face. Nickname is applied when we catch Pokemon. You can choose a nickname that we then give the Pokemon, no matter what it is, as long as it's not appropriate. And then, yeah, we can't rename anything yet, so that doesn't apply. So it's only when we catch a Pokemon. Switch out, you can force us to switch out to a certain team member that we have in the party. And force us to use it for at least 2 rounds. Buy it all means you can force us to buy a single item as much as we want until we're out of money.
Yes.
And then Escape Jail isn't currently active yet, same for Master Bell. Go to Jail is the most expensive one. That means that one of the Pokemon that we could use, whether in our party or not, you could literally throw it into Pokemon Jail, which is a specially set up box in the Pokemon PC. Once it's in there, we could just never use it again. Mareep cannot go to jail. Yeah.
Yes.
I think because the stream just started.
Yes.
But with the stream starting soon screen taking up most of that time, should be up soon. Actually,
are they active?
Yeah, maybe they're just not active at all because I streamed Battle Revolution yesterday. Let me just click buttons. And actually make them available because they weren't available. Oopsie. Okay, on pause. Alka did an oopsie.
Pupek, stay hydrated.
Yep, stay hydrated is back. Not this choose nickname.
Pause PBR.
Yeah, pause the PBR.
Switch him out.
Switch him out is up. Take my monies up. I feel like someone's already redeemed something.
Oh, look what's redeemed!
But look what was also redeemed. I get to throw him back. So this is unpaused.
Because it went that way.
Yeah. Oh, change stick speed to fast. Yay! And then catch.
Yay.
I gotta catch it. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they should be available. So you get the chance to take speed to fast, and I get to throw the ball back.
Yeah. Apache obtained the Arpercorn.
So where did the Pokeballs? It went somewhere here.
It went to the back.
Well. Did it go under the bed?
Maybe?
Yes, it did. It went completely under my bed. I can just reach it. There we go.
Alright. Just testing. Sure.
You put the text speed to fast?
Yes. Test me to fast. You right-clicked! Okay. Go! Rock!
Oh yeah, I was paralyzed last time. Let me pull up the stream on my phone so I can reach out on it. Also remember, because this is Mezzo's first playthrough, no spoilers about anything that they can expect in the game. If they want an answer, they will explicitly ask either you or me. If you want to make a comment about something you expect to be coming up and like what you think Mezzo's response about that might be, if you're in my Discord, like, I guess you can send me a Discord DM and I can respond to my comment. So that way Mezzo doesn't get spoiled.
Brock's level 9.
Wait, this looks weird.
What?
You see the stub bit?
Yeah.
That's not supposed to look like that. Give me 2 seconds. Boop. Boop.
There we go.
Let's see if the stream still looks good. Have we changed anything? No. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. We need to... Who's the lowest start?
You have Hooters and 101 in the box.
Yeah. So, let's switch you two out. Ooh. New Pokemon.
What's that?
The Souls of the Innocent.
Okay. The Souls of the Innocent. Okay. Water barf.
Water bar. Okay, so let's... Pokemon. Where Elka go?
It was introduced in Gen 3. So it exists within the date of this game, because this is a Gen 4 game. Even though it's a remake of Gen 2, but it exists within Gen 4. However, whether Ludicolo is available or not, we have Mezzo's yet to find out. I don't think she even knows what that Pokemon is.
Fire!
You just killed the souls of the innocent.
Yes. I burned it with fire.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Okay.
Look.
We're Aquaman up level! I want to learn Quick Attack. We're Alka's getting a 5th move, just like Rocky.
Okay.
What do you remember about the checking the stats for the moves?
So... defense is reduced. Or... accuracy reduced. They're both at 100% accuracy each time I use it. I think I'm gonna get rid of Smokescreen because it only has 20 PP. I have 20 max PP, so I don't get to use it as much as the other moves.
Did you ever check what Quick Attack does?
Quick Attack is the thing that makes you move faster. It does your attack first. If the other Pokemon...
Yep.
I see. We've reached our very random Pokemon error.
Yeah, you killed the souls of the innocent. So we are gonna do the souls of the evil now. We're gonna summon the souls of the evil. Catch the missing. No, yes. Catch the glitch Pokemon. Catch the glitch Pokemon. Poof. Souls of the
What?
innocent. Yeah.
He doesn't like the fact that I killed the souls of the innocent, so he's upsetty at me. Game got upsetty. Verb.
You can also press the A button to skip through that. So do you remember what the most recent plot thing was that we were told to do?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Let's figure out where you're going.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, we just killed it, so I'll just give you that back.
You missed it by one turn.
I'm not sure if I can do that from my phone easily. Your laptop's open, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do it from your laptop.
Alright. Actually, I can just throw it with the next Pokemon that immediately comes up.
Yeah, but that maybe he specifically wanted Rattata, so I say just I give it back.
Okay. That is a bad idea. Let's... Poor Alka go. We learned last time to not let Bellboy to... to touch Burger King. See how much damage Quick Attack does. Up. Not as much as Ember, but still good. Do quick attacks.
Alright, Gaben should have his points back.
You should have your points back now. Ow! That's perfect. I also need to turn up my Fluffy, so Fluffy go.
The long quest of when will Fluffy finally learn an electric move? As you told me yesterday after stream, you really want Fluffy to learn an electric move. Also, you learned a thing about Fluffy between streams, right?
Yes.
Do you remember what you learned?
Do I? It's a real question. Now it's in the sea.
Cooldown.
Cool.
Yeah. Looks like that's still in cooldown. Well, throw a ball at it is still. I think that's a standard 5-minute timer.
Yeah. Fluffy fight Fluffy. This is not gonna go horribly wrong.
Look at Burger King's cute face when it looks back at you.
You know what? Poor Alka.
You're saying poor Alka, everything is like 5-6 levels higher than the rest.
Poor Alka
Okay.
can handle.
Poor Alka got hit by a tackle. Fire! Scenic wheel!
Oh. Don't growl at me. Quick attack. Bonk.
Bonk indeed.
I need to... Okay, so Burger King's level 8. I need to go to the Pokemon Center to heal Pokemon. Whee! Rude. Making
This is not a new Pokemon Center. You said you would do it every new Pokemon Center.
Yeah, but now this butt's in the way. I just
Press earlier.
I can't press earlier because your keyboards feels like you decided to put super glue in some of the keys, and I
Well,
can't
I don't have
press
trouble when I play the game.
because you're used to it.
You have a good point. Ah, look, more souls of the innocent.
Another soul of the innocent. Tackle. You can't splash and okay, so you're not doing much damage. Rocky. Do a thing. Oh.
Oh, look, Jamie, it's your favorite Pokemon from the first episode, Poop Snake.
Ah, yes, Poop Snake. Fine. Damn it. There we go. Squeeze. Attack.
Is it worth the cash if only can heal and splash? I don't think it is. Burn it.
It's acting like a magic card. Not worth it. Fluffy grew to level 8!
Yay! It didn't learn an electric move. It didn't even learn a single move.
It still hasn't! Fluffy. Go the rock.
think it likes the rock. Maybe it's more of a John
Fine.
Cena fan.
Well, now it's dead. No. Now I can't complain.
Yeah, the rock beat up someone that cut them back. Yay,
Fluffy
happy.
Fluffy loves grass. Probably because there's other Maweeps here. Oh, Fluffy.
I still love the spelling. The name itself and then the spelling, that's amazing.
Fire. Fire. Look at that. Gosh. If you don't know what we're doing, we're just training our Pokemon, because my Pokemon are low level. And apparently we need to do plot or something. We need to do this thing called plot.
What is plot?
Exactly.
How do you even do plot?
I think I have to talk to somebody, and I don't want to... Who wants to talk to people?
If you would like to know where the plot is, I could tell you. But I'll let you do your thing. You just let me know if you need help. Rave's just growling at things.
And I'm still paralyzed. Get squeezed. Careful. I'm trying to lower my attack speed even though you have the advantage right now. That's not counterproductive, Maweep. I believe the plot is this, if I remember correctly. But I still don't think I'm ready for this. Chat, do you think I'm ready for that? With the current Pokemon team that I have.
Just answer yes or no. Just don't say anything else. Yes, you're ready, or no, you're not ready. Depends. That's a helpful comment.
Great. That tells me nothing. Not time to be sleepy, Fluffy. Okay, so... someone's busy. So...
If you just want to see what is in the PC without having to deposit something first, you can click on the move.
I'm showing chat. I'm just showing chat what the stats, some of the stats on the Pokemon are. Oh. Rocky has a berry?
Mm-hmm.
And then egg. I get to move Pokemon. Yeah. And then there's Hooters and 101. You know what that means? Because I didn't get a clear yes or no. More fights. More training.
And I can't say nothing about it.
You can't complain.
Nope. No, I could, but it's not going to affect anything. Also, I can't explain why I would complain. Maybe I think it's a good choice. But I can't say that. Go the rock. Go the rock.
Go
Beat up
rock.
sheep. Go rock. Go beat up sheep. Down.
Fluffy! Still no new moves for Fluffy!
Buffy learned new moves already.
Hey Sky! Welcome in, welcome in. This is a blind playthrough of Pokemon. You can do fun things in that direction. Most of the cooldown should be done by now.
I know lots about Pokemon. Mezzo has no idea.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm just being quiet and letting them do their thing and figuring out by themselves. Which sometimes is very funny and entertaining, and sometimes it's very
Painful.
painful on the inside. But then I try not to show it too much.
I think he doesn't like the fact that I'm training.
Eventually.
You can also make us drink water because hydration is important.
Or you could make us throw a plush Pokeball at each other. Or force us to use a specific move, change the text speed, switch out a Pokemon to something else in the party, and force us to use that Pokemon for 2 rounds of combat. Or send a Pokemon to Pokemon Jail. Which basically means we could just not use it ever again.
We were tackling a brick wall.
It's a paralyzed brick wall.
That's why I said it was a wall.
Good point.
Walls cannot move.
Yeah. And I was just shouting at the wall. Alright. Spent 7 hours training before doing more platinum.
So what I hear is another stream of training.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in a similar boat to Mezzo. Having not played much of Pokemon whatsoever. Like, you knew something of Pokemon already, because you've at least watched a good portion of the anime. At least, that's what I know. And your partner knows loads about Pokemon and has played most games. And I also understand that you spent a lot of training and only then did you fight the first gym. That wasn't a very different game, but still.
Okay,
Let's see
this
what
is taking
Mesmer does
forever.
with this. I wanted to be level 10. And that's okay. We'll see what Mesmer decides to do. Maybe they want to be a certain level. Maybe they want to wait for Fluffy to get an electric move. Maybe they just decide, okay, now I'm bored, let's go do something.
How are you on
out.
1 HP? This is... Bob.
So many movies. Experience shared around.
Heal some stuff up. Now I ask you, my lovely partner,
Yes.
do you think I am ready for the gym?
Do I believe that you're ready to enter the gym and advance the plot?
Yes.
Is that your question?
Yes, that is
And
my
you would-
exact question.
And you would like me to answer that question?
Yes. Specifically you.
Yes, you're ready to enter an advanced plot.
And that is with the current party still with the egg.
Yes, you're ready to go into the gym and advance plot.
That. And just for... Can we move out of the way, you dummy?
I'm not even looking, I know what you're doing. Yeah, you're going in circles.
Wee! Wee!
Circles for Jenna points!
Wee! This is totally for transitions between clips. Wee! Thank you for the boss, guy.
Thank you. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Okay, we're done doing circles. Maybe we can do plot.
The City of Nostalgic Scents. I don't know how I feel about... Does that mean smelling things? Does that mean smelling Pokemon? I don't want to smell Pokemon up the butt.
Who said it was up the butt? It just said scents.
I don't need to smell Pokemon
Like,
farts.
scents can come from like plants, scents can come from trees, scents can come from people.
Pokemon butt.
But you specifically went for Pokemon butts.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go see Scary Man. Let's go see Scary Man.
See, Chad agrees with me.
I guess I'm writing it down as a highlight.
So I
Yes.
have to go to Big Scary Tower?
So remember how I said you were ready to enter the gym and advance plot? I chose those words exactly.
I have to go in Big Scary Tower?
Yes, that is the next plot.
Oh, oh Fluffy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, next prediction: how much time until Mezzo actually enters Sprout Tower for plot? If we finally enter the gym to advance the plot, and the plot was go to Sprout Tower. 30 minutes, alright.
Right, super effective. Can Fluffy learn an electric move? Please?
Is that when you're gonna advance plot?
Maybe. But Fluffy still hasn't learned an electric move.
Oh, Rocky hasn't learned a rock move, so. But I guess that's not as important because Fluffy is glorious. Hey, more walls. More paralyzed rocks.
Yeah, more paralyzed walls.
At least Mareep isn't dealing much damage to Rock.
Mm. He's lowering my attack.
Go away, Rocky! You look like a poop snake! You still look like a poop snake! Our Lord and Savior, Mrs. Soprano HG, told us to call you that!
What are you getting there? Almost. Tackle! No!
No!
No! Feet from bind. Go on.
Yay!
We beat a Mareep. Yay! Moshi! Go Fluffy.
Oh, Poppy. Oh, poor Alka.
Go, poor Alka. I'm poor. I don't have money. My attack got lowered.
Fire.
Poor Alka used the fire.
Fire.
One day Mareep will learn an electric note. At like level 40. That's
Then
a joke. I know when it learns it, but I'm not gonna tell you. I made sure to look it up yesterday, but I didn't show or tell you. That is plant. Must be on fire.
Hmm?
Yay!
Yay! Thundershock.
Electric attack!
Okay.
You did it! I love how Fluffy's just walking behind you. It's cute.
So, certain things you can do while we're waiting for our Pokemon to come back. You have the text speed, you have a throw ball, you can throw a ball at a Pokemon that I am currently fighting, you can choose the move I use. We can throw a Pokeball, the stuffed Pokeball at each other like that.
Thanks for the explanation, Jamie. We appreciate it. That's the second time a cheat got hit. Mezzo counted. I got hit 12 times in the first stream. I was able to hit Mezzo once. I've already had that this stream.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Your poor face.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little.
My face felt a little different on the left side. Like, it wasn't really red, but it felt a little different after 12 Pokeballs.
Oh, it's 100% accuracy. That means it hits every time. I can't learn anything about the egg yet.
Okay. Would you like me to tell you if you can or not? No? Okay.
More training. Oh, look, it's a mutant rat.
Mutant rat, mutant rat. Oh no, it's a sheep. Sheep don't have electric moves, I'll be fine.
You mess with the man's cheese?
Ooh.
One shot thunder shock. Fluffy's in business.
Yay!
It is helpful when a Pokemon learns something other than just Fluffy likes it. It's only a level 4 Rattata, but he gets one shot with Thunder Shock. Not almost one shot by Thunder Shock.
Ah. Okay, which Pokemon are the lowest level? Let's put Rocky in and switch to Fluffy.
Are you gonna use Fluffy for the switch? Is it because it has Thunder Shock now? Okay.
Look at this random person just following us.
Hey, Leviathan GT, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad.
Welcome in, welcome in.
I had to stop in and drop a fellow because my partner and I did a similar stream. Take deep breaths.
So, what's different for us is that we have special cool things over here that you can mess not only with how I play, but also with his anger.
Yeah, because you can make us throw this plush Pokeball at each other's face. Among other things.
Among other
You can
things.
change the text speed of the game, put a Pokemon in permanent Poke Jail. It's great.
No think. No brain, no think.
No, Rocky no brain. Well, glad to have you here, Leviathan. Hopefully you'll enjoy it.
I called its name. Oh god, it's loud.
Also, because you said you and your partner did a similar stream, what game did you do this on? Yeah, I know who you're referring to.
Fire.
Plants go on fire, bye-bye.
Bye, plant. Rocky's level 8.
Yay. Yeah, I can see why. For my partner, they didn't know much about Pokemon, but they did know of Mareep, and Mareep was easily their favorite Pokemon. So, in choosing a game, the main task for me was choose a game with a Mareep in it, and preferably one where you can catch one early. So that removed about half of the games. And it had to be a game that I could easily stream on my, And out of those options, I thought that Hard Gold or Soul Silver would be the main ones.
Pop.
I've only really said one thing, which I in the first stream. Gaming, you keep saying it when we're already killing it, so I get to give it back to you again.
Oh, look at this.
Remember,
Oh,
there's
look at that dead rat.
Yeah, remember there's a stream delay of a few seconds.
Look at that dead rat. Oh, by the way, Leviathan, I'm non-binary. I use they, them pronouns. They are a cis male, uses he, him. We are gay, but he still kind of like doesn't want to admit he's gay.
It just depends on your definition of gay. If as a male, gay is you're in a relationship with a man, then I'm not gay. If you're in a relationship with a non-female, then I am gay.
Yeah.
It just depends on your definition.
Yeah. So.
I love them no matter what.
Nice to meet you as well. Usually I'm not here because, you know, we are a long-distance couple. This is not usually normal for me to be over here in an unspecified location. Usually I'm over an ocean or two. So it has been a distance that we have... Yeah, relatively sky.
Alright, gaming, you should have your points back.
Attracted to opposite gender. What is opposite on a spectrum? The other direction. If it's a singular direction, any other direction.
I really have a good name plan for a Rattata. Oh, you could do that once we do catch a Rattata,
if you can
time it right.
If you can catch a Rattata.
And then immediately do the nickname redeem, then yeah, that is an option, but be aware that someone else redeems it.
Also, Leviathan, this is what I do just to annoy Alka. Wee! Up and down the stairs, wee!
There's a giant poop snake following you.
Yes, there is.
In a building.
I'm surprised there's not health code violations.
Why can Cynical be in any house? With its fire out. Yes, poop snake.
Yes, poop snake. So that is also a thing that I get to be able to do. Is because this is a blind playthrough, I get to shout random names of what it looks like, and that is what it will be called for the rest of the playthrough.
Yeah, just before we started the stream, I opened a just simple Microsoft Word document, and I'm keeping track of what I call the Meso Pokedex. So that's descriptions of Pokemon. So yeah, Poop Snake is Onyx, Wappa is Wooper, Spinarak is Toxic Waste Spider, Rattata is Mutant Rat, Totodile is Blue Dinosaur looking ass. Ooh!
Ooh! Cool thing happened! I brought enough! We brought enough circles! Yay! Another Mareep!
So that was the other way to get a Mareep.
Alright!
So it's a baby Mareep.
Would anybody like to name the newly hatched Maweep?
No, this is, I put this egg in with a code. We do not have any other eggs.
It's a male Maweep!
Ooh.
That means I can mate.
Yes, you can make it mate with poor Auka. Because poor Auka and Fluffy are both female, so they cannot mate in the Pokemon universe. Meso's number 1. I believe there is a number symbol.
I don't see a number symbol.
It's in the others tab, I think.
Yeah.
Is there one?
Yeah. Number...
Yeah, you go do that, Leviathan. I wouldn't want you to get fired or get in trouble or anything. Yeah, Sky, I'm also still playing through Shining Pearl. I'm just playing through it very slowly.
Mezzo's
For some
number
reason-
1.
Normally, I explore everything and do everything that's in the game and take about a week to complete a new Pokemon game. I got it like the day off, like the day it was released, and the day after.
Okay.
I still haven't finished it.
Okay, so
I got Just Pro.
so- Oh, a level 1.
Yeah, it's a baby. What do you think?
Okay, so what I'm hearing. Switch those around.
Like, usually I get one for my standard plaything, the other one for challenge runs. But I wasn't able to get both at the same time.
I lose the electric and Geodude.
Well, we didn't have electric yet when we encountered you. But Mezzo's number 1.
Those beefies.
Oh wait, does this mean you're gonna train this all the way now?
Yes.
Oh my god, we're not gonna do plot this entire freaking stream,
Yes.
are we?
This is what happens.
Why did I give you this egg?
Fire!
I just asked you, do you want the surprising easy way to get Mareep or the standard way to get Mareep? And you said, yeah, I don't care. So I gave you both options, but I didn't tell you what was in the egg. And this is not like a hacked in thing. This is an in-game feature. Using a code that you can put in the Violet City Pokemon Center. And just by using the trainer ID, I was able to generate the exact code that I needed to be put in.
But you know what this means? Poor Alka gets a level up.
Will it?
Maybe.
You burned the Mareep, it's actually on fire.
As it should be?
And it takes damage from the fire. You love Mareep, yet you just put one on fire. It's a sheep. It is sad. It's in pain. How dare you? Think you like Mareep?
Thank you. More. Yeah, it's for a cute couple.
Speaking of cute couple, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but with the lights, but I got us necklaces for Christmas. And on their own, they're just nice little necklaces, and they say I love you on it, and there's a little heart symbol in it. But the two can connect. And they make a bigger heart. I got us that for Christmas.
I did.
The cuteness is gonna kill me.
I know, but I need to. Fire.
If you see me writing something down on a piece of paper occasionally, I'm writing down potential highlights for when I make a highlights reel out of the stream. Well, Sky, before I met Mezzo, I've been single since when I was 14. Early on when I was 14. I'm 27.
I will not disclose my age. Why are there so many weeps now?
Because Mareep appear more during daytime.
Okay.
And last time you go to this area, it was already nighttime, or at least evening.
Fire. What's your favorite Pokemon? If my favorite Pokemon's Mareep, what's yours?
My favorite Pokemon is Quilava.
This is number 1 Kudo level 4! What Aqua? 14.
Hey, Mezzo, you know what's a pure coincidence? You just asked me about my favorite Pokemon. How do you do this? That's my favorite Pokemon.
Glava!
And now it's gonna say the poor Alka evolved into Galava. It's as if I didn't want to.
Poor Alka. Your poor Alka. My poor Alka. Involved.
You know, like the game talks to you. Fifth wheel for life, wow. Yeah, my favorite Pokemon has been Galava for a very long time. It's been, like, over the years, through, like, the anime, like, new seasons of the anime coming out, new games coming out. Let's see, it's been Butterfree, it's been Flareon, it's been Blossom, after the Blossom episode in the JoJo anime, it's been Mudkip, and then it's been Galava for a very long time. Fire Mohawk, yeah. Galava only looks really good if it has the fire out. Without the fire, it's like, eh, like, it's okay. But it needs to have the fire out for me.
Oh.
It might be Galava, but I'm still paralyzed.
Being spanked by a Bellsprout.
Do you like that we now both have our... Did you have both our favorite Pokemon on your team?
Yes.
Oh no!
Gaming! You're not doing this!
Well, I guess you have to go back to the Pokemon Center, Mezzo.
Gaming.
It had to happen at some point, and I had a feeling it would be poor out.
However...
Not yet. Let's put it in jail first.
No, I need access. Can I heal it first before I put it in jail?
Sure. Yes.
That way...
Oh, Jamie, you mean this picture? That I keep right here? That I put next to where my phone is, so I see it every time I grab my phone?
You're not doing this to me, Gaming.
Yeah, this is the part that even you may not like, because only Mareep can't go to jail.
Only Fluffy can't
Oh yeah,
go.
only Fluffy can't. Mezzo's number one, the Egg Mareep, can. Just to keep it from getting out of hand, I'm sorry, poor Alka the Galava, but this is for your own good. To Pokemon jail, you go.
Is it in someone's or Apache's?
Hmm?
Is it which PC?
Someone? And then you'd want to use Move. And then you go to Party Pokemon. That's jail indeed. And then put Galava, move it, and then place it in the box. And then before you exit the box, you want to move back. Yeah, click B. Exit. Once. Yeah, okay, and now again. And then move back to box number 1. So that way, if you catch a Pokemon and your party is full, it would go to box 1 instead of the Pokemon jail. Yeah. I like the idea of it, but I knew something like this would happen. It just didn't happen in Stream 1 yet. However, the fact that something is now in jail unlocks something new. Using 5,000 Pokédollars, let me just check if it's available. Using this.
Yes.
No, wait, no, it's fine. This button should be, or did I just literally pause all of them? I literally paused all of them. I'll just unpause that one too, because it's not available anyway.
Yeah.
Using 5,000 Pokédollars, the escape jail is now available. Any Pokemon that is in jail, if you pay 5,000 Pokédollars and redeem escape jail, you can bring it out of jail and we can use it again. If not, the Pokemon is there permanently. So at base, go to jail is permanent unless someone redeems escape jail for that Pokemon. And we didn't make that available previously because, well, nothing was in jail. Well, remember how we had our favorite Pokemon on the team? No, we don't. Guess this has to go in the highlights reel. I'm gonna write down that I went to jail. Jail is so boring. I'm so lonely. Poor Auka. Wait, does this mean you're gonna train even more Pokemon now?
I have to!
For what?
I have to train Rocky! No, I don't have any strong Pokemon.
You have a sheep that can use shocks? Well, your 30 minutes is gone. Yep. Something like that.
If someone would like to redeem Galadriel, it would make both of us very happy.
But if you want to annoy us, then I guess to go to jail if you select specific Pokemon that make you a lot more annoying than to catch Mezzo Redemption. They'll have enough points. Yeah, that makes sense. You just came in, and they're expensive for a reason. They're expensive for a reason so that the regulars still have like stuff that they can use and they can't spam everything. So we need someone who's more of a regular to do it.
And it was agreed upon that I can't do it because it's my playthrough.
Yeah. Like Mezzo has over 40,000 channel points, so they could put 4 Pokemon in jail, for example, or free Pokemon 8 times. But we agreed that they're not doing it.
Yay!
Yay! We're free! I really want to use that idea on our channel, it'll be feel wrong. Like, because you took it from us, Leviathan? Like, if you want to use the idea, I'm fine with you doing it. Oh, Joey's calling!
So
Joey's
the other thing on this channel that we have to abide by every time.
Yes! Yes! Yes, he said it again! Remember, different regular town, it's the top percentage of Rattata! You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
It is within a 15-minute cooldown, so it cannot be spammed. However, it is not once a stream.
Yeah, they're all cool. Every redemption is on a cooldown. Once they've been used, the standard is 5 minutes. And there's a few others that are different, like Catch Out and Catch Mezzo, I believe, have a 3-minute cooldown. Text Speed has a 15-minute cooldown, and then probably Go to Jail does too.
Heal Pokemon.
And then you can grab poor Auka back. Also, one more top percentage call. That's 3 in the series so far.
So, something we do is because I asked chat whether or not we should be giving our phone numbers to random strangers that we casually meet. Joey is now annoying us with calls about his frickin' Rattata. Don't do that. However, now he has a counter, so I am obliged in. Yeah. Don't just give. Move Pokemon. I can move. Move.
Because if you do deposit and withdraw, you can only do it from the latest box you're in. By move, you can move a lot more stuff around. I can move Dullsprout. Think you're talking about in real life? Yeah, we're not going to give our phone numbers to random strangers in real life. Don't worry. We were talking about Pokemon trainers in this game.
And then...
Yeah.
That's one.
Poor Auka's back.
Yay.
Jamie free poor Auka. We need phone numbers when we have Discord. They call you too much in this game, though. Some characters you would say that for. Like, does that Rattata ever evolve?
I don't think so.
In the original games, it does. And after that, he will still call about his Rattata, not about his, like, the evolution.
I still need to evolve Rocky. I still need to get Rocky higher up.
What's your goal right now?
Get all the Pokemon to mostly close to either level 9 or level 10.
Okay. And that includes Baby Marie?
Yes.
Okay.
Why are there so many walls here? So many paralyzed rocks.
Oh, claustrophobia. This wild Mareep is getting claustrophobia.
It's paralyzed, so I can't even unbind from the Marie.
There we go. Yay!
Level 6 for Message number 1. 10 points for Rocky.
Are they doing bad things out there?
Little fireworks, it seems like. Even little ones aren't allowed, they're just straight up. You're not allowed to buy fireworks then. Not exactly sure what the rule is on you can't shoot fireworks. Because if people have stuff left over from last year, then they didn't have to buy it to have it.
Being paralyzed sucks.
Yeah, it does. Can you do anything about it?
Can't. I don't have potions to do it. Because isn't there like a special potion I have to do for paralyzed?
Like a potion-like item?
Yes.
You want me to answer that question?
Yes, please.
Such an item does exist, yes.
I do not have access to that item, therefore I cannot get rid of paralysis. This poop snake's taking forever. Just lie down on it. Is it that hard to just squish it?
You're a giant poop snake.
Yeah.
Made of rocks.
Can't it just squish?
Yes, Rocky, you squish. Taking forever, dude. Just a sheep, you're a giant rocky poop snake. Ah! Rocky, you want to do plot? Then squish the Mareep. For the sake of plot, come on. Plot, 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 plot.
I don't.
What is this plot? Never heard of it.
What?
Yeah, it's been so long, I have no idea.
I have to go heal Rocky. Rocky's on like 9 HP. As a friendly reminder, you can make us throw things at each other. As we're casually healing our Pokémon.
The catch outcome redemption means Mezzo gets to throw a ball at me. To catch Mezzo, redemption means I get to throw it at Mezzo.
Blue lights. Very big blue lights.
That's either police or fire brigade.
Probably.
I don't remember. The sound is slightly different for police, fire brigade, and ambulance. I know this is an ambulance. That's one of the others.
Okay. So, as a friendly reminder to probably me. So we have Mezzo's number 1 at 6, Rock at 9, Burger King at 8, Rocky at 8, and Poralka has evolved to its first evolution. So let's switch these around. Get Burger King shouldn't be too far from evolving.
When did you most recently save the game? A while ago?
A while ago, yeah.
I'd like to recommend it.
Poralka, go!
We love it!
Fire!
Lava can still shoot fire. Even after coming out of jail. Probably
because he said that he had been put in jail.
yeah, they put too many plants on fire, it was dangerous for the environment. Yay, Burger King is happy. Walk, 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 walk. Come on, Marie.
No! A Burger King!
Fire!
Hello, plant.
Bellboy.
Bellboy. You know what you sign up for? Without your knowledge? Fire.
Absolutely.
Ow! You whipped
Rude.
me. That hurt. Fire!
Fire!
Get set on fire, Bellboy.
Okay. Chat. Should we move to the next set of plots?
In the meanwhile, I'd like to recommend saving the game.
Yes. As I save the game, I want you to answer the question, chat. Am I ready for the next section of plot?
Dragon Rider said yes, Leviathan says let's go.
Okay.
Go at your own pace. If you think you're ready, you're ready. That's meant more as a hyper.
Did I talk to this guy?
My mom won't let me have a phone. Boo.
You shouldn't have a phone, child.
Yeah, random old men might give you their phone numbers without your consent.
I have to go in here. I don't like it here. It's scary.
Taken one step in here before when you were looking for the Pokemon Center. That's it.
I'm more concerned.
You're avoiding the bald men. You don't want to. You want to talk to the bald men?
I don't, because they're gonna initiate fights.
Speaking of fights, here's a fight.
Rat.
Why are there more mutant rats in this? I thought this place was clean.
No, just the middle of the tower, though. Or the, yeah. Yay! Gaming was paying attention. We get to throw a ball at it.
The last Pokeball we have.
Full health, but let's see. Nope.
Nope.
Didn't work. Sorry, gaming. We're not. This one didn't work.
Switch to Fluffy.
Beautiful heal ball.
Yeah, good. Paralyzed.
Thundershock.
Bah.
Electric attack. Let's go.
Rude.
How dare you survive electric attack? Tackle.
Bah.
Bye bye.
So, in the case of throw a ball at it, it is whenever I see it. So if we just get to a Pokemon, see? I told you they're trying to fight me. They try to cause issues. Why would I fight people if I don't have to fight people?
What did Nico ever do to you? What?
It's level 3.
Yes? What about it? Are you starting to realize that you were ready for plot all along?
Quick attack. Bah.
It's so weak, it doesn't even deserve to be put on fire.
Oh, it's Bellsprout faded. Burger King's level 9.
Yay.
Mud shot.
Bellsprout. Bellsprout. I'm level 3. I'm so strong.
Bah.
Oh no. Meow.
I don't even need to switch. I can just quick attack.
Yep. Poor Alka gained XP, oh no. I fought hard, but I'm too weak. No, we're just too strong.
Send some to
We have
mom.
a level 14 Kulava.
Hello, I'm Burger King.
Don't even do nothing.
Water bar.
Water bar. Bleh. Go down. There's a thing here. See? I think I might have to. This is a required fight, isn't it? I can't just walk behind.
We stand guard in this tower. We respect all Pokemon, but Bellsprout is our home.
Why Bell? Why Bellboy?
It's the Sprout Tower. Where do you think the name comes from? Look at them appreciate their god. They don't even train it, it's that important. They just went to that route where you caught 101, which is your Bellsprout, and they just... They caught Bellsprout and then that's it. At least the one so far.
Quick attack. Let's go Fluffy. Just so Fluffy gets some XP from this. Thundershock.
Go electric. 2 damage.
Yeah.
Critical hit.
Though it's not very effective, apparently.
it did faint in 1 hit.
Yay! Fluffy level 11. Thundershock. Ah. Thundershock. Your god is angry at you.
It shoots down electricity from the sky. Or from the sheep. Or it's the same. And he says thank you. Of course. We move on.
Battle items, okay. God, have they had an infestation problem? Are they okay? Are they honestly okay? 'Cause
So gaming was too late with the last few, and now he's just doesn't even let us weaken it. He just wants us to throw it early. Nope, still doesn't work. Making gaming, maybe next time once we've done the first hit. It'll be harder at the time, but it might be something that's useful. It seems you do really want us to get a Rattata. Remember, we do not then have to use the Rattata, but we do have to at least throw a ball at it. Was that Mud Barf?
yes, that was Mud Barf.
So this Burger King knows Water Barf and Mud Barf.
It just knows how to barf, okay?
Barf Pokemon. Yeah, it looks like they might have an infestation.
Yeah.
Other blood.
Blech. Get clean. You stink.
I barf at you and then I clean you with more barf.
How far away did they see me? Like,
I sway like leaves in the wind. Go Bellsprout. Are you seeing the theme?
poor Alkago. Get some free levels.
You think they'll like Bellsprout?
They'll enjoy it even more in their soup.
Let's cook them.
Fire! Fire.
Bye bye Bellsprout. Honestly, that could be the name of the episode. I'll probably come up with something better, but bye bye Bellsprout, considering how many of them would be or quick attack. And poor Alka leveled up from killing all those Bellsprout.
Is there anything on this side? No. I can't even go over there.
No, there's a statue of the god in the way. God Bellsprout.
I found a potion.
Infestation.
How are they infested like 2 floors up? Is this place okay? Is this place honestly okay? Bleh.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Raditz could not handle Marth.
I can't avoid them, can I? I trying to find enlightened. What?
What do you think he has?
Oh, it's level 6!
Whoa, improvements! Oh my god.
Fluffy,
This-
go.
This one either trained or caught his Bellsprouts in the other place.
Thundershock. God is angry at you.
It's not very effective, but it's still doing more damage, seemingly, than like Rocky's tackle after Mariba's growled at it a few times.
And as a reminder to all of you, if you make me throw a ball at it, that also includes trainer fights.
Yeah, we haven't actually tried that yet and how that would function.
This little
So if someone
squirrel.
wants to give it a try, we could give it a try. And if it then doesn't do anything, then not anymore. Oh, Wade's calling.
What do you want, Wade?
This is Hatboy. Yeah, it's a cocoon. It doesn't have feet. How does it get away from you? Did you throw the Pokemon instead of the Pokeball?
I need a potion. I need a potion for Fluffy. Oh, I have to fight.
Hey, Bellsprout!
Oh, I forget.
Oops.
No! Burger King, you are a dummy! Rocky, go. Even though I know Rocky's just this week.
Yeah, you remember that part.
Screech.
Rocky, Poop Snake.
Poop snake.
Poop Snake, Poop Snake.
What a dream. 1 HP dream. Tackle. Okay, half.
Bye, Rocky.
Bye, Rocky. Oh, no. Fainted noise. I guess poor Alka gets the XP. Quick attack. Up. Burger King's level 10. We're sending some money to Mom. I literally have to go face in, don't I? There's literally no way around this. Oh, is there?
There it is. There you go.
Do I have to... Do I have to go all the way around on the backside, or is there another ladder that I missed?
No, you just didn't, like, you're gonna complain again about the sticky keys. You can just walk in between things. Ah!
Okay.
Okay, we disrespected the god too much.
Okay.
Yeah, you can walk between the pillar and one of the statues.
Oh no!
No, it didn't crash. It's just an issue with the emulation. It doesn't happen much, but there's an easy fix.
Mm,
And I was doing the first playthrough and we couldn't get it to restore because we had to play it all over. And that really sucks.
yeah. See, he gets my idea. Why can't we just start a war of all the regions, see who has the best Pokemon? Whoever wins the war gets all the regions. Gets to become king, basically. Why is that not a thing?
I feel like you need to play Pokemon Conquest. The game mechanics are way different, but you get to conquer the entire region by having Pokemon fight. Alright, we'll do that once it's available. Which will be soon. Everything was peaceful until the Pokemon Masters attacked. We're gonna fight! Elder Lee, get it?
Poor Burger King.
This one trained with Bellsprout. Yes.
Yes.
Exclamation mark
Come
one.
on.
I think it was just Sage Lee in the original, but it's just Elder Lee, because jokes.
Quick attack. Ah. Quick attack. Oh!
It's a disgrace to the Bellsprout gods. They have a high bird.
It's a hybrid. And we know what you do to hybrids? We set them on fire! Put me to sleep.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Yeah, it wants to enjoy your fire. It wants to get high. Gold! Okay, I'll look up. Thank you. I needed that.
So the joke.
Ow! Hurting me. Okay, we beat the hybrid. I get it as well, Leviathan. I think this is so overleveled compared to the rest. Because it just beat up the entire tower outside of that one fight that Marik did. And I guess if you're Rattata, that would be fine. Actually, everything was peaceful in Sprout Tower. Until the Fire Nation, led by one poor Alka, attacked and set on fire literally everything.
Technical machine called Flash. TM70. Do I have to really pull out 101 for this?
Until that dang Burger King invaded. Well, the Bellsprout gang couldn't deal with Burger King. We saw how effective their whips are.
Oh. Ever. Finally, gaming.
Also,
a good time.
We forgot to change the text speed. So we need to
Yes.
do that after this fight.
Yeah. We're throwing a ball at it.
Maybe you helped Burger King survive.
3.
We caught a mutant
Yeah.
rat.
A mutant rat was caught.
You said you had a nickname idea, so if you want to be sure we use it, throw the nickname redemption at it too. Fear the 1%. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes.
And it's
All
all
lowercase. F-E-A-R-T-H-E 1 other %.
We caught it Fear the 1%.
Do I manually have to walk out of this tower, Alba?
Nope. Also, change text speed.
Yes.
There is a way to get out of this this place a lot faster.
Save the game first, so that way I don't have to do this stupid tower again.
You can use the easier way out of the tower is doing the same thing that Cobra did.
I do have it. I did grab it. Okay, use. No.
Nope.
Everything we do for the partner stream is on camera. Sprout Tower.
Yay, fast text. It's slow enough.
Okay.
Yeah, Decay just wants slow text. They put it as slow text at the end of last year.
Okay, I think... Okay, are you gonna talk to me? I'm no trainer, but I can give some advice. Believe me, you are wearing glasses that make you look like you belong in the 1950s. Get some better fashion first, and maybe this probably 10-year-old kid can look at you with a smile on their face and be like, your fashion is better than mine. No. Is that dog? If you believe, then a championship dream can come true. Believe in the power of magic and friendship. That's how Pokemon works, right? It's not totally a kidnapping story that is based off of the fact that, you know, mom just sends you off to random men in the middle of the day. You know?
If you don't get that reference, watch the VOD from episode 1. That's coming up later today on YouTube.
You believe? Then listen. The grass type is weak against the flying type. Keep this in mind. I just want to use fire. I just want to use Ember. Can I? Ember's super effective. Let's heal Pokemon. Believe. Just put your faith and heart into everything you do. Well, hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your Pokemon to full health.
I don't need a hoo-hoo hypnosis to fall asleep. Slow text. Iron. No, not cold hands again.
Also, as a joke between my partner and I have very cold hands. Naturally. think.
Yeah, so that's totally how they woke up poor Alka. Which is mostly coincidence, but it worked, so I know it's gonna happen again.
Okay, freeze.
Yeah, you're gonna freeze the fire Pokemon, that's how it works.
Whee! Actually, for comedic effect, whee! Since we're in slow text, their circles are slow. That was only for comedic effect. Comedy. Where do I go now? Okay.
You want the answer to the question?
I need more Pokeballs. In this comedy, I ran in slow circles. I need to buy Pokeballs. This would be the good time if you want to make me spend my money. More than just 10.
Oh, yay! The first take my money redemption. Wait, no. Take what?
Yes, take my money. Pokeballs. Okay. I have to...
Oh, because take my money and buy it all is the same. Yeah, you have to just buy as many Pokeballs as you can.
Yeah. Dad.
Can you please do it, like, all at once, please?
Yeah, so I need to...
You can press down once, I think, and then it goes to maximum. Yeah, another 9. At least we'll have enough Pokeballs for a while. Oh, we're not getting the Paralyze heal now.
Is there anything else I may do for you? Capiche. So we have 19 Pokeballs. Baby, what am I supposed to do now?
For the next spot,
Yes.
go back to the gym.
Do I... okay.
The next spot is go back to the gym.
Go past that guy? Okay. Chat, am I ready for the grass type gym?
Just answer yes or answer no.
Am I ready for the gym with my current party? Yeah?
Dragon Ride, it says yay. Last time I said yay, you were ready for the tower, so. Dragon Rider knows everything about Pokemon. Leviathan says yes.
Okay. I guess we step on the mysterious circle.
Whoa! That's a health hazard.
That is a serious health hazard, you know.
Just a second.
Wait for me, MVP.
A reminder to everyone, this is a blind playthrough and you can't help.
Yes. I can't believe how ridiculous.
Don't give hints. Mezzo will ask for hints when they want it.
Yes. Do not give me hints. I asked a yes or no question.
Yeah, explicitly said because of the no hints thing, just answer yes or no.
By Birdkeeper Abe. Amino Green! Welcome to I guess we see what happens.
If we throw a ball.
Let's throw a ball at it.
Hi, Peter.
it! And the trainer. No, it doesn't.
Don't be.
There's nothing.
No, that's Pokemon Coliseum where you can do that. Also, okay, we have now confirmed this does actually just skip your turn. You can redeem Throw Ball during trainer fights.
Okay. Burger King, switch out. Come back. Welcome everybody green to the blind partner takeover. The foe Spiro used beer.
Yep. You know from me, Obito Green, that I know a lot about Pokemon. Mezzo here, my partner, has basically no idea. So I chose for them a Pokemon game that has Mareep in it, because Mareep is their favorite Pokemon, and they're figuring it out basically on their own.
Why is it growling at me?
Doesn't like sheep? What are you gonna do about it?
Thunderbolt. The Thundershock. A critical hit.
That's a dead bird.
It's super effective.
Yay! Thanks, Obito Green, for the
17 months!
Yep. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And now you get to hear that sound.
We're sending some money to Mom so you don't, like, make me regret my life choices.
Yo, we're sending her sub money to Mom.
That is not the button I want! Ah!
Because?
It was super effective against the bird. It looks like there's another bird keeper.
Okay. Oh, we have to stay hydrated.
Oh, hydrate.
Thanks, Light.
Thanks, Light. Hydration is important.
Remember to stay hydrated, everyone. Just make sure you don't hydrate off of water barf. Just take water.
I don't have to fight him?
Nope. You can skip it.
I'm Faulkner, the Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. Where's the ball?
Thank you, Light.
Thank you, Light.
Catch it out.
You are challenged by Leader Faulkner. Oh, here's a stupid bird.
Yeah, we call this one Stupid Bird.
Fluffy, use Thundershock.
What's up, Faulkner? I thought you weren't gonna allow the insults of the electricity jolt, huh? What you gonna do?
Fluffy gained EXP. Fluffy, level 12.
Oh, the slow text.
Just as a friendly reminder... no, we can't see it because it's too far down in the dimensions. Leader Faulkner has got to send in another... oh, an even bigger stupid bird. I'm not gonna need to switch my Pokemon. Yes! The bigger stupid bird.
Okay, let's find out how well the wind is with you, Faulkner.
We can still fly! Rude. You're kidding me. You know what? Baraka, I think it's your turn.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh no. Ready? Fire! Fire!
They were prepared for shocks. They're not prepared
For
for
fire! Fluffy gained EXP. Poor Alka gained EXP.
Level 16.
Poor Alka grew to LV 16. Oh, it doesn't even say Apache! It just says
Oh.
player.
We're not player. Our name is Apache. Apache.
Apache!
Got money.
Got money. Sent some to mom. My dad's cherished bird Pokemon. Wait, you're stealing your father's Pokemon?
Yeah, so everyone else gets to do bad stuff, but you can't because you have to be friends with Pokemon.
Why do I have to be the good guy? Why am I restricted to being the good guy? We are still on slow text speed, by the way.
If you would like to change it to fast text speed, the text speed redemption is available. It's been over 15 minutes ago since it was made slow.
Yes. Zephyr badge. Apache received.
No, you didn't say it right.
The Zephyr?
Apache received a
Oh.
Zephyr badge.
Apache received a badge. With that badge, Pokemon, including traded Pokemon, up to level 20,
Level.
ooh,
Okay, it does say level.
will obey you without question. Use the hidden move, Rock Smash. Thank yous. In the TMs and agents pockets. By using a Tim, a Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. Think before you act. A Tim can be used only once, so you have to be careful. Tim 51 contains Roast. Ooh. Stores half the max HP. Pokemon gyms in cities and towns ahead. Make good use of them. As for your next move, I would suggest Azalea then? Okay. I guess I have to escape rope because it's too high. On.
What escape rope? The one that you don't have anymore.
Was it a one-time use?
Yeah, escape ropes are one-time use.
That is.
Fast text speed.
Yes. Yes. Fast text speed.
And probably save after that. So we don't have to fight Bird Boy. I stole my Pokemon from Dad guy again.
And as you can see, over there, we have spent 6 hours in this playthrough. 1 of which, a singular hour was dedicated to trying to find Violet's.
Yeah, but that also includes the dinner break we had last time. And the stream setup, like both of the stream startup screens. Because the game is open at that point.
Okay. Oh, I don't even get it. We discovered something. Okay. I guess I don't get a choice. I gotta carry the egg.
Yay, another thing that an old man tells you to do. Let's do it because
Why?
reason.
Long time no see. Apache! I've been waiting for you. How long have you been standing there? That is... Do we take the egg? Chat, do we take this random egg? Yes? Yeah? Okay. Okay, so... We have to put someone away to grab egg. Who did we not use? Let's heal Pokemon.
Sheep, jump on the counter. Imagine that being Rocky.
It just grabs the counter and yanks it with him.
How that counter is not destroyed at that point.
Okay. I think the rock has to go away for the box one. Okay, let's go back.
Interesting note for those that sometimes watch my Pokemon Battle Revolution streams. After every one of these streams, there will be a Pokemon Battle Revolution stream. Not immediately following it, but like in the days following these blind playthrough streams, I will play Battle Revolution and then use the team that Meso ended the stream with and use it in Battle Revolution. I have done that with the Stream 1 team.
After you left, the prof received a phone call. Don't know what they're on about. I can't think of anyone suited more than Apache. Wait, no. I can't think of anyone more suited than Apache!
Apache!
Apache! Then he insisted I handed its egg to you. That's how I came to deliver the egg to you. That's another reason why we've chosen you, Apache! Please take care of this egg. Good evening, Apache! Oh.
Mom sent us a delivery boy. A delivery man.
Thanks, Mom. How the hell do you know I have an egg? How the hell do you have an? How the hell do you know I have an egg?
You still have it in your hand? Or something?
But if I step down, the Mareep's behind me. How the hell do you know I have an egg?
Magic?
I don't think it's... Puppy.
Yay, Fluffy.
Okay.
Sounds like dinner break.
Yeah. I can't go this way. So, what we're gonna do now, guys, is we're gonna go in here. We're gonna make sure our game is saved.
We're gonna take a break. We're gonna have our dinner. We'll keep the game on because we're gonna continue after.
Yes, that is the plan. We plan to continue the game after.
So assume we'll be gone for 30 minutes. Might be some more. Last time was a bit more. And
So-
then afterwards we'll be back and continue from right here.
Right, exactly. Alright. We'll see you soon. We are back. We had food. Food was yummy. Alright, so we do have a special condition. Should anybody redeem Kachinauka, Alka's brother will come in to throw.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll go get my brother.
yes, exactly like that. Using your channel points. Isn't that such a great idea? Someone redeemed it for you.
Guessing it was Seb.
Yes.
Yes.
Good job, Seb.
I don't want to hear
Pause
myself
that, please.
echo.
Just
No,
pause
no.
or-
Okay.
Sound off. Alright. Okay, Pokeball. Go for it.
Specifically his face?
Specifically,
Somewhere on my face.
yes, somewhere in the face.
That's not the face, that was the head. I'm sorry, I mean.
No,
No.
you're not allowed to throw
One.
again.
It's-
You get one throw.
Okay,
about
you know what to say
So
that
how
means.
often
Rens,
how often-
normal message from Seb. We also put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so how often?
Once every 3. So you
Every
get
5 minutes you get
10.
10
And
at
then-
base. If you're sub, you get more. Or if you follow, I think you might get more as well.
You
15 more minutes, yeah.
You get 300 free ones for the first time you follow.
You get 350 for the first time a month. You get a gift bits and 350 for the first time you gift subs or sub yourself to a channel.
Okay, so just over 10 more minutes of waiting.
Yes. All right.
Alright, but we have plot to get to because remember we beat the gym. We actually did plot. We did the gym, and then you were.
I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You're like, oh, you have to go to the tower, and you didn't want to go to the tower, so
I
we
don't
didn't.
wanna.
So you didn't go to the tower. Also, I'm gonna grab my phone. Ow! This is not awkward. Grab my phone.
Okay. Okay. Pokeball here. All right. Let's.
If you want to know what to do, let me know.
Hold up.
One character did say what to do. Oh, at least they made a suggestion.
No.
No, there is not. That is just whenever Mesophia likes it.
Eh. Eh. This is Mysterious Hall. Watch your step. Jeez.
That is also a wall. You know the door's like a pixel over. Like one block.
I'm doing this to annoy Seth in particular. Research Center. Yeah, it would help. It would help if his keyboard wasn't sticky.
It's not sticky. You
It
just don't know how to
is.
use it. It's fine when I do it.
And how long have you had this computer? And this
Years.
keyboard in this keyboard in particular?
A good amount of years. Oh no, hand sweat. Let's not go there, Poké, please. This much and no further.
Sticky key, fix that. Okay. Yes.
No. Let's just not do the fake spoilers either, even as a joke. That's a rule for me too.
Does that mean I get to time my pocket for doing that?
No, not this one. But it's close. I'm tempted. There's no spoilers, no joke spoilers. That's a rule for me too. Well, then say it's about the sticky keys and not about Pokemon.
Fire. Actually, I wanna, Pokemon. Let's switch Buffy and Mrs. #1. And we have another egg.
Yeah, I have PC knowledge, but I don't remember every single shortcut. And that was one of the ones I didn't remember. And even then, it's related to sticky keys, but then what? What does it do?
It toggles sticky keys, so that way if you're accidentally pressing keys, it, like, it stops it from going too far.
That's not that's an issue.
Yay! This is #1 grew to level 7.
Phone is connected to the chat.
Okay. So many leaps.
And now it's nighttime, so the chance of encountering them is too low. Fight, 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 fight.
Fluffy.
Go, Marie. Go, Marie. The only thing the other trainer thinks is like, okay, it's in a different ball, so what?
Ah. What? What HP? Wow.
What do we call this one again?
You? Just baths or something?
It's I think it's blind bat looking ass or something like that.
Yeah.
Have to.
Yeah, and by the way, Sandra is this bouncy rabbit looking ass.
Yeah.
Bouncy tall rabbit looking ass, something like that. For every Pokemon that was in the Pokedex plus Meryl, after Stream 1, I wrote down the names, and the ones that we didn't have names for yet, Mensa came up with some. Some are really crazy, some are pretty close to what the original is, and the Maripa Cyndaquil line are just the normal names.
Ah, yes, another mutant rat. Go, sheep. Fluffy.
Clearly who your two favorites are. Well, Fluffy especially, and then poor Alk is just, it's your strongest one. I love it.
Dodge shot. You are standing in a corner. Do you feel ashamed of yourself? Are you okay? Are they okay?
I think they're okay.
I don't think they're okay. I don't think they're okay.
They were just having a private phone conversation. And you interrupted it because you wanted to fight. Because you wanted to take over the world with fighting or something.
Well, spotted mouse. Ethan will be there. Spoiler, technically?
Semi-spoiler. Remember, don't give us information we didn't ask for it like that. I didn't even know this one, actually. Actually, Ethan isn't in your game, so it doesn't apply. Although I know exactly what he's talking about. Ethan is the default name of your character. But because you're the boy, Ethan is not in the game.
With what tail do you just use tail with? Are you just swinging your butt around?
No, it's like a tiniest tail.
Would you like to show me on
Yes.
this anatomy?
Yes, Seb,
With-
I literally just kept it vague to avoid the spoiler more.
Can I?
No, I'm not gonna time them out, but I'm really on the edge right now.
Watch your mouths, chat. I have the power of the bonk hammer. I am not afraid to use the bonk hammer.
You know what? He does have a point.
Bonk.
Spoiler, even if it's minor.
And paralyzed. Pretty. Fuck.
Wink.
tackle. Yay! Bye. Are we gonna be nice and just give someone who we just casually interrupted their phone call to give us our phone number?
It would be a female. You have a bunch of male Pokemon. You have like 4 people in your phone that are male. Only your mom's the only female. This would be another female.
Chat, what do you think? Are we seriously gonna just try and pull a hit and run on a female Pokemon trainer? Oh, they want to hear about everything I've seen. I've seen all of grass. I've seen grass and grass
In the corner of this hill.
and more grass.
Alright, chat, come on.
Chat,
Do we add the phone number? We need your assistance here.
we need your assistance.
Yes or no?
Do we give some random stranger our phone number again?
If they don't answer within 5 seconds, you get to choose. Lots of interruptions to stream. That sounds like a no.
So that's a no, that's a yes.
So you still get to choose yourself. Because it's time.
Fine. We're gonna pull the hit and run. There's just a pile of water here. Is there anything interesting in this grass?
Oh, come on. The Wappa!
It's a wappa.
The Wappa!
It's a wappa.
It's multiple fire throats.
Okay.
Something close by is not going. Another one. I'm gonna look up what's up.
No, not that. Tackle. Bag. Medicine pocket. Use.
Somewhere else in the city, someone probably, I don't exactly know what this word means, but I think it means they basically need to get a patient out of their room, but they can't get him via the stairs because that's dangerous or something. Like he lives on a higher floor, they need to get him out of the window.
Oh, so he's so he can't physically move himself to.
Or it's too dangerous because of a condition or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's why we're hearing extra ambulances and firefighters.
Off you go. How? What you get? There's something in the grass over there, but... something in the grass over here! Grr. Ooh, great ball. So many Moe's.
They love you. They're like, you have 2 Mareep on your team. Can we join? So with these last few trainer fights, Meza, like the other Marie, baby Marie, is almost level 10 already.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So it can use Thunder Shock too.
Yeah.
I just thought of a problem. Not for you, but for me when I go Battle Revolution. Most Coliseums don't allow 2 of the same Pokemon in the team.
And I also have an egg, so you have to...
Yeah, look, as long as the egg hasn't hatched yet, I'll choose one of the ones from your box. I'll probably choose the rock, because it's the main one you use. More Marie! They have a lower chance of appearing now than during daytime.
More Moe's!
Oh hell, the Mareep. Yes, the Mareep is gonna help the Mareep level up.
Is this chapter named All Hail Moeep or All Hail Bellsprout?
Yes, good point.
Fire!
Alka, like, poor Alka went to jail before the tower, right?
Yes, and then got pulled out.
Mm.
What does TMO9 do? I need to...
You've never actually looked at any of your TMs.
Bullet Seed.
If you click on it once, you get information.
It says it right there.
Then you get more information.
Oh, it gives me power and accuracy stats and how many PP it has before. Cancel? Half of its max HP. Please. Nothing I can use.
More friends!
More weeb! Yeah, you had a video of the Rape Only team, right?
Yep, already done that. But that was a free battle. I don't know within a Coliseum, but I'd like to play within a Coliseum. We'll figure something out.
Fire! Oh, it has a lower chance of spawning at night. Hello?
I'm just gonna go on your laptop and make sure what the encounter rate is for this thing. I'm pretty sure it was 10%. This is not 10%. Let's see, specifically for Marie. 20% during daytime, 10% during evening nighttime. It's supposed to be lower than when we started stream.
Dang it. Because I'm looking away. No. Go in.
Fine.
Wabba! Fluffy. Fluffy, go. No. Ow. Ow. Wait, if it isn't affected by electricity, I'll be affected. By water gun.
It already wasn't affected by electricity. Why is it using mud sport?
Use its own move against it. I don't think it knows what to do. Ugh. Ow!
Calm down.
Ow! Yay!
Yay! So we know what that means.
Thunder
More
shock!
shocks!
Thanks, Mom.
There's the person there. Go, yeah, and I'm going. I saw whilst I was streaming that you hatched a Mareep. Yes, that is Messo's number one. It is one that I added using the code you can add in the Violet City Pokemon Center. There's a guy that just asks you like, "What do you think of me?" or something like that. But there's specific combinations of words that are dependent on your trainer ID, so that changes depending on who's playing.
Mm-hmm.
And that can give you up to, well, they can give you certain like box art, and I put in a code for just Pokemon Jail, and then I put in the code that gives you a Mareep egg.
Whee!
However, I never told Mezzo that it was a Mareep egg. I just added it, and then after a while, Mezzo noticed that it was an egg,
Whee!
and they were really happy when it became a Mareep egg.
Whee! Stairs! Stairs!
Yes, Mezzo has two Mareep.
Stairs!
Fluffy is still the main Mareep, but now
Stairs.
Mezzo has two Mareep, and they both know Thundershock.
Wait, there's nobody guarding here. I can go down here. You want to say unfair? Do we need to talk about how many Mareep we just encountered?
What? To have a fight? Like, if this becomes the Battle Revolution team I have to use, it's also a problem because I can't use two Mareep on the same team.
Oh, this is Pokemon Wi-Fi Club.
Yeah, Wi-Fi doesn't even work even on the regular game now. It was just disabled, so you can't do it. Look, I was planning on making Mareep go poof, okay? Well, Seb, the thing is, if you mean the jail one, that doesn't work on Fluffy, because that's Mezzo's favorite Pokemon. The go to jail and nickname don't apply on Fluffy. However, you can still do it on the other Mareep, on Mezzo's number one. But Fluffy is immune to go to jail. Yeah, that was decided on before stream. And it was clarified
At the very beginning of.
And the clarified once the second Mareep came in through the egg that the redemptions do apply to the second Mareep. Yeah, Fluffy can't be the nickname change either. Fluffy stays Fluffy.
You be blocking her?
Well, Seb, you do realize that it's going to be a while until we're able to even change the names that we have right now.
Thundershock. I know. Look at stupid bird go down.
More sharks. Yeah, a stream or two. Yeah, that's in a while. But that's assuming we do plot. You do realize we went an entire first stream without even taking more than a step into the first gym. And that was before we could fight it, because we still had the entire tower to do first.
Pop. Look at these stupid birds.
And the entire reason why I thought that we were ready for the gym was because I knew that the training would be happening in the tower.
I cannot.
No, they technically have a bunch of points. They have over 40,000, but we set a rule that Mezzo cannot redeem their own points. So let's say you would put Mezzo's number 1 in jail, they cannot then let it escape jail. That's why when Gaming put poor Auka in jail, we needed for someone else, and that turned out to be Jamie, who then took poor Auka out of jail. I know why so many Marupa showing up in the mall now.
Huh, I wonder why. Maybe I have too Marif and they're just like, I smell shocks. Did we name this bird?
Oh yeah.
Did we name this other bird?
No, I don't think we've encountered this one yet.
And this is base. I think this is just gonna be other bird.
Other bird. Okay.
Other bird.
I'm gonna look something up.
It's more of a joke. That's... I see it more of a joke, not... Message number 1, we're to level 11. Whee!
Yep, Seb's right. I'll get on that soon.
Do I have to go in the dark cave?
No, it's not called Dark Cave. That was the first cave.
Do I have to go in the cave?
Is that you want me to answer the question?
Yes. Do I have to?
Yes.
God.
Also, Seb, if you have access to the timeout button as a mod, can you just click on it? Because I can't find it. On Mezzo's laptop.
You click the name and...
Oh yeah, I think that's it.
There's still flying type.
You were asking what he meant, but by asking the question, you explained what it was. That's good. It's good to check. If your question to clarify is the answer, then that's too much. I'm very strict on this.
Oh no.
Yeah, I feel.
Oh, poop snake!
Yeah. Heads up! Time someone out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very heavy on that. Because I want Mezzo to figure out everything by himself. If this was a new game that just came out, and I was playing this game, I would want to figure that out myself. Now, chances are this was something that I would only figure out later when I look stuff up.
Oh no.
There is still a chance. So yeah, I am very heavy on what constitutes as a spoiler. What did you do? Did you kill a poop snake?
I killed the poop snake with water. With
Yeah.
water barf.
With water barf.
And then there's number 1 with a level 12.
Yeah, Pocket, if you're not sure about, like, if I count one or not, yeah, it's good to check with me.
Okay, there is a thing over there.
What's up? In what sense? Like, you and Jamie could. But that's only... I guess on Stadium 2 you could do that. But otherwise the Gen 2 stuff would need to be old Gen 1 legal before you can even... Actually, I'm not sure if you can... You can't battle in between because the mechanics are different.
Found another X attack. I don't know what it means.
Yeah, you can do that.
Are you just gonna keep staring at me? God damn it.
Pocket, remember, you're saying that you want to fight with the team that Mezzo has, but remember, these are Gen 4 mechanics, even if it's the remake of a Gen 2 game. So there will be moves that are learned that are Gen 4 moves. There are evolutions that potentially Mezzo's gonna get that aren't in Gen 2. Okay. Burger King level up. You learned the recipe of a new burger. It's called Wet Rock Burger. Oh my god. Pocket!
See how violent I have to be with your keyboard?
Sometimes, yeah. Maybe I need to look into it again. No, I don't actually know.
Why are there mutant rats in the Bat Cave? Why is this place just infested with rats?
Every place is infested with rats, apparently. Even the tower. Yeah, Mezzo's number 1 is almost at the level of Fluffy.
Yeah. But Rocky's still being neglected.
Do I have a pizza that has a cheeseburger theme? The cheeseburger theme. Or is there another option?
Why are there so many people in this cave?
Or a pizza that has a meteor theme? New Pokemon. Go Poop Snake.
Go Poop Snake. Look at this armadillo.
Armadillo?
It's an armadillo.
Okay, armadillo it is. Armadillo being squeezed by Poop Snake. I choose the cursed route, but only the cursed cheeseburger, meteor, ranch, pineapple. I vote ranch.
I vote ranch. Ranch isn't too bad for a pizza, surprisingly. As long as it's a pizza that can handle ranch.
Scratching the Poop Snake.
Still bound by Snake.
I've opted for ranch barbecue with pineapple and burger sauce. Yes, you have. Give it a nickname and it's a new Pokemon.
Trying to make me let go. Dang it. Speech. You're raising your defense too much. I know.
Armadillo gone.
No more armadillo.
Rocky level 9.
Yay. Rock throw.
Rocky gets a rock move. He gets its 6th move at level 9.
Shit. Don't give up on rock throw.
In later games, they don't give you the second chance. Good thing they do in this game.
Okay, so
6th move for Rocky at level 9. Mareep needed is still at 3 moves at level 13.
So user picks up and sells the rock. It's only 90 accuracy, but it's better power. Ooh, but that's a low PP. That's 95 to 35. And this is 75. But that squeezes and that does background damage. I don't use Harden very often. Chat, what should I do? Do I get Rock Throw by getting rid of Harden? Yes or no?
Enemies make inappropriate. Seb, you have a little sound effect that's an inappropriate turtle noise. Stop complaining. Because you're asking chat, I still can't answer. Because you didn't specifically say, hey, Alka. So chat, yes or no, should Harden be replaced by Rock Throw? I'm complaining of a pixel mine. Okay. Wise chat. Harden replaced for Rock Throw.
No.
Harden is a superior move. So Bucket's saying no.
Harden isn't worth giving up.
No, is. So Pocket's saying no, TJ Gaming saying yes, replace Harden with Rock Throw.
I then ask you, Elka.
Yeah. What's your question?
Would you replace Harden with Rock Throw?
Yes.
Okay. And tell us the debate.
Seb, you're a bully. I feel like Seb wanted to stop you from getting the new good move.
Alka can be consulted, but I have to specifically ask him.
And
I
that-
can specifically ask Chad, or I can specifically ask Alka.
Yeah, and that's always why when it sounds like Mezzo's asking me a question, I generally ask back, do you want me to answer this question, to make sure that that I can say something. That is something we discussed beforehand. It probably won't
What
happen
the
much.
fuck is that guy wearing?
A dino suit. He wants to be the green dinosaur looking ass.
The wannabe cat is not gonna be helpful to me, a green dinosaur looking ass.
But that's a new Pokemon. What is this?
I just told you, the pink cat looking thing.
Okay.
No!
Mezzo plays their first Pokemon game how Mezzo wants to play it, and that is something that they decided, or we decided, but mostly them. Mezzo can choose when they can use it, so if they feel like they've used it too much, then they can just choose, I don't ask out anymore. Oh no, your poor Pokemon.
Literally look at that guy. And honestly ask yourself, is that guy's worth... I remember a move with stab.
Phone friend. You mean... Wait, you mean phone bug catcher with a hat? Or phone the picnicker? Or phone youngster Joey and ask him about his toppers and Radata? Or phone mom?
Yeah,
Or phone one of the
mom.
professors?
Water gun. No. Why are you so fat? Water gun.
Well, you say that they're OP, Pocket, but you said the exact opposite of what the rest of us have said. So it's not ultimate. But I feel like you also said that because you wanted to not, to have us not be asked. Yes, because I am not to be trusted. Are you taking note of this, Mezzo? Watch him actually say the good thing next time. Have you saved recently? That is the one thing I feel like that I'm allowed to say.
Yes, you can ask...
Just occasionally remind you to save just in case something happens.
yeah.
So like the computer or the game, whatever. I would totally be a dinosaur-looking guy in the Pokemon game. He's definitely living his best life, even if he's a random NPC in the game. I agree. He is not ashamed of what he looks like. He's just like, I want to cosplay, let me be. I love Pokemon.
Water park.
I was deep in my mood and about to save when the battery died. Okay, yeah, that's the disadvantage about anything before a Game Boy Advance's speed. There's no clear warning of when your battery is about to die. Except for the red light is a little less bright. But especially on the earlier systems, save early, save often. In general, I do that. Like when I play, but... yeah, the earlier systems don't give you a warning. That sucks.
Why is it gotta rain? Oh, there's some Evercurns.
Yeah, I was wondering if you'd noticed them. Yay! Apricorns.
Evercurns.
Apricorn. It is an apricorn. It's just a bluk apricorn.
It's a blue Evercurn.
Good idea, Jamie. Good idea.
It's an Evercurn tree.
It's a
It's
Capricorn.
Capricorn. I'm speedy.
Zoom zoom.
Although Ku finally decided to show up.
We got Team Rocket, we are here to fight. Surrender now would be go sleep during the night.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, that's right.
They hit the old man. Now he can't give us his phone number. A wild apricorn appeared. It was immediately
Am I not-
kidnapped by a passing teenager. Quick, someone call Officer Jenny. You know a lot about being a good Samaritan, so what is your opinion on this?
Oh, I'm just gonna stand in this suspiciously right place after just pushing an old guy. I'm totally doing the right thing by standing right here. Right, guys? I didn't just punch that old dude. No! Never! I'd never do that! You can shove that good Samaritan attitude up your ass. Focus on here.
Hey, come on, give him the benefit of the doubt. That well could be dangerous. You might trip and fall down it.
I'd rather fall down the well than leave some random funny looking hat guy just standing there. Oh, you know what time it is?
Oh, I was ready to ask you, you forgot.
Wee.
But it is new Pokemon Center.
Wee. Wee. Wee.
Circles for channel points.
Circles for channel points. Circles for channel points. Get out of my fucking way! You're interrupting the circles!
All hail the circle!
Okay.
We are done.
Where am I? Okay, sign. Bugsy.
I think they use fire Pokemon.
I absolutely think they. I absolutely think so too. With a name like Bugsy. That's alright.
Farfetch'd!
No.
Oh, sorry.
Quack! Quack!
Yeah, they don't say their own name in the games.
So, what I'm hearing is they're not only worshipping Bellsprout, not only Mareep, but also Slowpoke right now. Like... Specifically their tails.
Remember when I said about the moment that the Pokemon would be chopped up?
Yeah. I wonder how much money that makes. Is it making good money?
You didn't talk to the character that tells you.
Make Pokeballs? Hello? Kurt in our town. Can I? Oh no. So gracefully. That's not even a throw, come on!
It says catch a Mezzo. I could choose how to catch it. I just hit you in the head. You just straight up throw it with that.
Because that's how you catch things!
Get your revenge.
Charcoal Man's Pokémon? Can I just rummage? Apricurn and nothing else. Stubborn Pokeball creator. Oh. But are you telling me how much? Yes.
Meza immediately threw it at my head.
You're not telling me how much it's making, man. No, I already went in this house.
Quack!
That is the store. That is Poke Center. Wait, no, there's a Punkapricorn. There's a Punkapricorn.
Seb is asking you a question. But first, we have a wood apricorn.
But it looks like a Punkapricorn.
It's a wood apricorn.
Yeah, we can take a look at the team. So we have Burger King. With these moves. We then have
Pressing up and down makes you go to the next Pokemon.
we have Mezo's number 1. With these moves. We then have Fluffy. Also with the same moves as... We then have Rocky.
AKA Poop Snake.
Poop Snake. With these moves. And then we have Boralka, who has evolved.
Jamie, I have a choice. I choose Rowlet.
And then I can't learn about the egg.
Would you like to learn about the egg?
Alka, can I learn about the egg?
Yes. Press left and then down. No, that's right.
The egg watch. I think I might have to go talk to this guy since someone said he was important. Or making. Apache! You want me to make some balls? No, I don't know Team Rocket. Please tell me. I can clearly tell. 3?
Why are you looking at me?
The 3 is just a suspicious number within our relationship.
Oh, right. Yeah, I get it. Old man attack!
Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way.
Pain! 3, the opposite of E. Oh, remember that radio show that you went to do?
Oh, I can't interact with it? That's poopy. I can technically now go here.
You know why it's sometimes difficult? Like, because you can play it with the sticky keys when you want to go, let's say, left, and it takes, like, the harder press. Because if a Pokemon is standing in the, let's say, square to the left that you want to step to, you can't do that with a light tap. Because the light tap is you just look at the Pokemon so you can talk to it.
Guard up top took out when I shouted at him. Took a tumble in the well. No. Oh. Water noises.
Wappa probably doesn't mind. Wappa's like, yay, water! Yay! Splash, 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 splash.
Are we having fun, guys?
Having fun with the sound effects.
Splash, 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 splash. On the stairs.
Dad.
Go Burger King. Never mind, go Fluffy. Ah. Yeah. So, I guess I switch the Pokemon around.
More Fluffy?
Coffee time.
Hey Mezza, I'm gonna leave you alone for a few minutes because I want to refill the water wells.
Okay.
Would you like me to refill yours?
I'm at half water.
Okay. Also gonna take a toilet break, so if you find anything cool, please let me know when I get back.
Wait, there's another hole? He said that he got startled, and there's another hole here? I didn't see another hole. Why are there so many holes? Cool animations. Oh, look, mutant rat.
At least they caught one of the infested Pokemon.
What you get? Get trapped. Thunder shock. Back. Crits. Hey. Fluffy level 14. Let's go. Can we get another move? Thunder Wave! Yay, new move! I am not switching out my Pokemon. Let's see what Thunder Wave does. Oh, it just insta-paralyzes. Okay. Thunder Shock. Fluffy level. Oh. We're sending some money to mamas. We found potions, guys. Oh, so it was a direct thing. Go, Fluffy! Thundershock! Back! Keep Fluffy. From Mareep to Nexus number 1 Mareep. Icky! Stupid snack. I want Thundershock. Ow! I want poison. Thundershock. Tackle. Ow. Ow. That's rude. Thank you. Fuck. Oh, it's literally on 1 HP. Okay. Stop. I don't know. We're sending money to Mom. Are we happy, chat? Did I do a good thing? Wait, do I have a thing to... I don't know. News. That's the number 1. Wait, no. Cancel. Potion 2 is... Meso's number 1. That way it's healed. Even if only a little bit. So I do have to go this way. Once I get rid of this... Go Floppy! Thundershock. To go this way. They're upset that I'm trying to stop them from taking solo kills.
How you wanted to take over the world? Maybe you could take over the world with money from Slowpoke kills.
Fluffy's level 14.
Getting close to Boralka. You beat some more evil people? Did they use any interesting Pokemon?
They use Snack.
You found a snack?
I found a Snack. Can you figure out which Pokemon Snack is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what Pokemon appears there. There's not too many snack Pokemon in this game anyway. Probably Ekans. Oh no, it's the Jamie army.
Fluffy love. I'm getting XP. Send some money to Mom. A Fluffy is evolving! My Fluffy is a Flappy.
The name works. You have a pink Fluffy now. It's no longer a Mezzo. Yeah, the Mezzo evolved.
That's depressing. Oh, be good and look after the house. What? I guess Dad went to the store for milk. I guess that's where this story goes. It's time for the milk store. I guess it's time for milk.
Wait, did Dad went to get milk or is he the milkman?
That is the real question. The world may never know.
Yeah, there's gonna be a double
Different.
highlight in one. Ooh. Executive Proton.
Go, Fluffy! Thunder Shock!
Wait, I learned a new move.
Oh, learned it at 14. You weren't here for that.
Have you used it before?
Yes?
What did he do?
It paralyzed right away. Here's what I know. Bruce! No, not poison. Don't poison Fluffy. I was saying that took basically half damage. That should crit it.
Fluffy is strong.
Fluffy strong.
Fluffy powerful.
Fluffy level up.
Again, it's not equal of the poor Alka. I think poor Alka's 16.
Apache got money. Oh, now you can move. Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. Oh, they have a bad comeback. I have a bad feeling about. I trained like you, Apache. Ooh, new ball. You have apricorns? Okay. Yes. I guess I kind of have to get.
More old man phone numbers.
I don't want to, but at the same time, because he's making Pokeballs for me, I feel obligated to, because, you know, there is the good chance that he will call me to pick up my Pokeballs. So this is the one time where I'm like, ugh, fine, because, you know, you're important. Oh yeah, you're still poisoned, and I used the antidote on that. That's number one. Screen wiggles! Screen wiggles!
Evolved Fluffy, go on the counter.
Go.
It's not like they put the Pokemon in the Pokemon, then put the Pokemon on the counter. No, the Pokemon has to first go on the counter, then it goes in the Pokemon. Is this just every time you heal your Pokemon?
If your keyboard allows me.
As I explained, it's not because it's sticky, it's because the Pokemon's in the way. You will find that every time you want to walk somewhere where the Pokemon is, it's a lot more difficult because you can't tap. Because then when you tap, you just look at the Pokemon.
I can't do my circles if some random chick is running into my face.
Figured out the sticky key problem. It's game mechanics.
It's looking at me funny. It's looking at me funny.
Yeah, I think it's a fire gym.
Totally a fire gym. Totally a fire gym, guys. You know who we're gonna place at the front? Poor Alka hasn't had any spotlight time. Let's put poor Alka in the front. Okay. Chat. Am I ready to do the gym?
Yes or no question?
Yes or no question. Am I ready with my team?
No!
Am I ready to do the first gym?
Okay, this is a highlight video where I need to zoom in on the chat, like a bit for the highlight video.
Okay. Let me show you the Pokemon team that we have. Am I ready for the first gym with this team? Yes, I eventually did the tower.
Yeah, so Flamescape, let me summarize it for you. After half an hour of training at the start, we decided we should go into the gym, where they realized they were immediately being sent to the tower, and they were like, but tower is scary, so I might as well train more. Then we went to the tower, where a bunch of old men came after you, and used a bunch of Bellsprouts, so they basically had the Church of Bellsprout in there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it was infested with Rattata. And then, after that, they told us, go to the gym.
Yes. Am I ready for the gym? That is the real question with this team. Am I ready for the next gym?
It sounds like a yes from Poca, but last time they said, don't replace Harden with Rock Throw, and Rock Throw was a good move.
Might as well give it a go. Okay.
See, it's harder when the Pokemon's in the way, because then if you do the tap, it doesn't go. Poor Alka is happily skipping about. Something's wrong about that question. Remember what happened right before he went to the first gym? We're doing it again! Poor Alka into jail!
No. This isn't the first time either! If anybody would like to save poor Alka from jail,
There's the free escape
then
jail.
there is the escape jail.
Believe in your Pokemon, Kappa! Seb was thinking this all along. Well, there goes poor Alka, who was just happily skipping about and 10 seconds later gets sent to jail. To Pokemon jail with you. B to get out of it. Okay, that's good. Remember to move it back to box 1.
Oh shit. Yeah.
In case you catch something.
Yep. If anybody, and I mean anybody, wants to save poor Auka, the redemption is live.
You can make any Pokemon that is in jail, which is currently just the Poralka, escape jail. Or you can just leave it in there forever. Or you could just send another Pokemon to jail once that that timer is done, because I think it's a 15-minute timer until you can send another Pokemon to jail. It would be better to jail the sheep. No one will save Auka, he must be preserved. Auka must always be Kolava. Yeah, only Fluffy, so the Pokemon that's currently the Flaffy, only Fluffy is immune to go to jail.
Yes.
So if you redeem go to jail and then choose Fluffy, then we will give you your points back.
Can I trade jail?
Why?
The egg hatched, yes!
Yeah, that's the other egg. the egg that you remember hatched a while ago and is currently a level 13 or 14 Reap. This is the other egg, the one that we got after the gym. So what about trading jail?
Can I put this in jail instead of lava?
You want to put this poor baby, born 5 seconds ago, in jail? Why?
Lava useful?
Yes.
That is cool. Okay.
I'll make a deal. Alright? What is your deal? Also, by the way, if you have suggestions for the nickname for Togepi, go for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes we take suggestions that are put in chat. You can put Togepi in jail instead of Kolava, but you have to refund me 5,000 cost of jail pass.
That is physically not possible.
First of all, I can't do that. And second of all, that's against the rules that we set up, so no, that's not happening. Because I know that if I do that, you can immediately jail Kolava again anyway. And then you have more points, so no. Even if that was possible and legal. I'm not going to fall for this.
Like, that is physically not possible to firstly refund 5 times points. That's physically not possible through Twitch. Secondly, I can't mess with the things. That is a rule that was made at the very beginning because I have the most channel points on the channel right now. I'm at...
I believe so, yeah. You're over 40,000.
Yeah. So, I literally could redeem anything. However, that is not fair to the rest of chat, nor to the rest of the gameplay. Therefore, I am not allowed to redeem things. Also, would anybody like to nickname the Togepi that hatched? The stupid egg Pokemon.
That's just its name? Stupid Egg Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay, Stupid Egg Pokemon it is.
Welcome, Solar Flare.
Welcome to the Scroll Squad.
Welcome to the Scroll Squad.
Robotnik.
Robotnik? Okay, I can do that.
We're doing excellent. Yes, we are doing excellent.
Yeah.
I'd say we're doing really well. I am Alka, I'm the guy behind this channel, and this is my partner Mezzo. Mezzo's never played Pokemon, so I gave them a Pokemon game to play that people in the chat can mess with. Just like how they put our fire Pokemon in Pokemon jail, and now we can't use it. Right before the bug gym. Or what says it's a bug gym anyway. It's totally a fire gym.
Absolutely.
Totally a
fire
fire gym.
We're back.
Yeah, and because my partner's playing it for the first time, there is a no spoiler rule. So don't give spoilers. They wanna figure it out by themselves.
How the hell am I supposed to know where you are? Okay. As a reminder, you can mess with anything. You can mess with tech speed. You can make me throw a ball at random Pokemon. That includes trainer fights. You can choose a move that I have to make. You have the Catch Alka and Catch Mezzo, which basically we throw a physical Pokeball at each other. It's soft.
It's a plushie. We'll survive. I'll get hit by 12 of them in the first round.
We also have the nickname feature, which if someone really wants a nickname they can use. We have Switch Out, which is during the battle, during any fight I can switch. I have to use a Pokemon that you choose off my team for at least 2 rounds of combat. Buy it all when I'm in the store and have to buy things. You can make me buy one thing for all the money I have in my account. We have Escape Jail, which I really like Cutie Goos, please. I really like Wikolava back, which is return any Pokemon from Pokemon Jail, which is the next redeem, which is go to jail on the screen, to send any of my team except for Fluffy to Pokemon Jail. And then once we get a hold of the Master Ball, that will be open. That is the last thing to open. There's still trainers I haven't found. And you're setting it out in the rain? Wait. Won't water just increase electric moves? No. Okay. That's a good.
They're just using the rain to clean themselves, to polish themselves.
I guess. I guess we bring up Burger King.
Oh no, I wasn't affected by electricity. Let's weaken electricity.
Water.
Clean.
Blech.
Hooray.
I wonder why it's super effective.
I don't know. Why is it super effective, Mesa?
Maybe because it's raining. And I'm going to keep battling, even though the drop is probably going to wreck my shit.
Have you seen that Pokemon before?
No, I have not. What the fuck is up with this haircut? Weird ass looking haircut Pokemon.
Weird ass looking haircut Pokemon. Ladies and gentlemen, get the chop.
Someone please.
They can do it when they want. They could redeem it.
Please.
They don't have to.
Please.
Oh no, they're doing the cute face. I am weak to this, but I'm not affected because I'm in jail. Can't see it. Also, he's asking you for your phone number.
Chat, I know you're there. Do we get his phone number?
Should Hiker Anthony be added to our phone? Yeah, why? What would be a good reason to add Hiker Anthony to our phone? Should we add him, yes or no?
Yes. Should we add him, yes or no? Why is yes, okay. Any other influence on the chat?
Sure, why wouldn't a 10-year-old trainer give up their number to an adult stranger? Yeah, it's not like 3 different old men currently have our number.
4.
One slightly...
4. 4 adult men.
Anthony will be, Kurt. Yeah, Anthony, if we add him. Kurt, Professor Oak,
Professor
and
L.
Professor L. Yeah.
Alright. So, there was... Did I already face you? I would like to ask you, Alka.
Yes.
Am I ready for the gym with the current team I have?
I think so.
Pocket, I'd like to ask you in particular a question. Since I know you're in the chat, I would like a response before I ask you this. I would like to make a deal.
I'm gonna make a deal with Seb. Where is this going?
I beat the gym without Quilava. If I beat the gym without Quilava, you give me Quilava back.
Ooh.
Without any other training today. I go in, team as is right now. If I don't, you get to put away Mez's number 1. You get to put away the other Marifa I have on my team. That way you can have a perfect couple in Pokemon jail for free, without cost to you. With no more training at all. I'm going to heal my Pokemon, because that is the only last thing I can do.
I find this really interesting because you spent 10 million hours training for Gym 1 and now we're going straight into Gym 2 without any training. Yeah, it's a fire gym.
Yeah, totally a fire gym.
A strong fire Pokemon.
Oh, totally strong fire Pokemon we have going on right here. Don't you see all these strong fire Pokemon?
Yes. They are so good against electricity.
Exactly.
So what's this?
Wannabe cocoon. But it's now wannabe dead.
And Fluffy's now higher level than the jailed Pokemon.
No, don't switch. I was not told of this.
I know.
Sure.
I'm not allowed to tell you things. Are you surprised?
Yes. Oh no, that was like spider.
Yeah, I've never seen a toxic waste spider for a while. I think this is the first one of the stream.
Yes, this is the first one of this stream.
Yay, Mezzo's number 1 wins. Oh, Thunder Wave.
Yes! Paralyzed. What?
So was you for this scenario.
Yes.
How do you feel about the fight so far?
Ow. Okay, one Pokemon down. Yes. Keep battling. If there's a low health, tackle it. No! God. It's already paralyzed, so I can't use Thunder. Yes! No. Thundershock. Kill him off before you get into health. Yes! Oh! Kuna. Keep battling.
I guess Fluffy's the strongest Pokemon on the team now.
Fluffy will be.
Easily.
Thundershock. Poison Sting's not gonna do much. Thundershock. Deal's a deal.
Good job. Without training, too. You beat Leader Fiery of the Fire Gym.
Oh, there's Cobra. All right, we'll fight. Okay. Ooh. Ghosty. We found Ghosty.
Where'd you find Ghosty?
Rival fight.
Ooh. Cobra?
No, Cobra.
Ooh. Yeah. I did. Felt wrong to not do it.
Too mean.
It's being scary.
This is even dumber looking dinosaur.
Blue dinosaur looking ass.
And
Even dumber looking
dumber
dinosaur. Fluffy's just getting the old powerful treatment.
Well, I'm kind of. Ooh. What does this do? Ooh. Sharply reducing speed.
I missed!
We both missed!
I want to throw the back of your head. I just got your.
You got my hair, but you still. We both missed one today, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so. That one reduces speed. This one, I believe, reduces attack? Okay. Nice risk. I did not ask. I had not asked yet.
We clarified earlier, we only want tips when we ask. We will explicitly ask if we want your help or your hints. We have also explicitly asked for the hints, so that should be clear at this point.
Yeah. I've made it clear when I want hints or when I don't want hints. I'm not using Growl, but I don't think I'd use... I'm also very cold. Like, I'm shaking cold. I'm not using Growl, so what makes me think that I'd be using Cotton Spore? I'm not getting rid of Thunder Wave or Thunder Shock. And Tackle's a good attack move.
No, Dragon Rider, it also felt unfair for your release because I didn't feel like you should have been the one to pay for it. So I gave you those points back.
Yeah.
It was all, I guess a misunderstanding in some sense. I don't remember exactly how. Like, I'll have to look at the stream VOD again to remember the exact details and wording. But basically, effectively looking back at all, like, with all the points now returned, it's effectively that just Kolafa came out of jail for nothing. And that we did end up just freeing Kolafa for free, effectively. Yeah, I didn't like it either, so this seemed like the best. That's why I wanted to continue the game, but it felt like it had to be free with channel points in general. And yeah, this seemed like the best solution with how things have already happened. Yeah, sounds good. We'll just discuss this in private. We'll continue the stream.
And that's not even a good is that even the same accuracy still? No, it's worse. Why would I take that? I will keep battling with Fluffy. Yeah, a lot of nerve. No, not confusing. Doesn't matter. Okay. Doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket. I mean, power in numbers does exist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I see you're not getting any special Pokeballs anytime soon. I think that's where I'm gonna call it. I think I did major plot today.
You did major plot. You did 2 gyms.
Yeah.
And one of them was without extra training. Thank you everyone for watching today. We had a lot of viewers throughout it. A lot of people that were in the chat as well, so we appreciate it. We'll be back again with this somewhere in the next few days. We don't know exactly when yet. When we feel up for it, when we don't have other plans.
It is going to be a long week. I can say that. It is. Because your birthday's coming up.
My birthday's coming up. Yeah, 4 days till my birthday. Yeah, Mandy, you don't see the Master Ball redemption because we don't have the Master Ball yet. So that's only going to become available once we have the Master Ball.
So once the Master Ball, once I have a hold of a Master Ball, a singular Master Ball, at any point, that becomes open. That is the last thing to open because I do not have access to the Master Ball just yet. Once I have access to the Master Ball, chat can then choose when I throw the Master Ball. And if it breaks...
Also, I'm just gonna say right now, Master Ball is only for wild Pokemon.
Yes, it is not. Master Ball is the only one that is restricted to wild Pokemon.
Yeah, we're not gonna waste that in a trainer fight, if that's even possible. I know Pokeballs are, but we're not gonna waste the Master Ball in a trainer fight.
Yeah. A whittle.
Potential, like, if... We'll see what happens to the Master Ball. We could have people wait. A lot of people want to wait until we find a legendary Pokemon. But there's that single person that really wants us to catch a Caterpie, and we happen to find a Caterpie, we have to use it on the Caterpie.
Yes.
That is the rule, but that is also why it's 20,000 and the most expensive one.
Yes.
So this is the end for the stream today. Hope to see you soon. Not sure when the next stream is, probably in the next day or two. We'll do Battle Revolution and we'll see. And then keep an eye on my socials, especially on my Discord. I'll put my Discord in chat with the fancy Discord command, which is just ! Discord, because why make it difficult? I post there generally when I have an idea of when I will stream, especially with this, because I find this very fun to do. Pretty sure you do too.
Yeah.
And we're getting a lot of views and responses and people in chat, so that's good for the channel as well. I really like that too. Makes it even extra entertaining. I'm really looking forward to seeing what more adventures you will do, what more strange names you will give to things, to Pokemon.
How many times I will run in circles.
How many more times you will run in circles, especially in the Pokemon Center. I am looking forward to that. So I could make you fish out a Magikarp and Master Ball it.
Yes, you could. If I get a fishing rod.
And Mezzo chooses to get a Magikarp, chooses to fight a Magikarp.
I could just run.
Before the Master Ball's redeemed. Anyway, that's it for today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm gonna find someone to send you all to for a raid. And then we'll say goodbye. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Make your heart be your guiding key, yeah. Goodbye.